How's it going, everybody? Zach here, and I'm back with a video for you today. Today is actually a great day to be able to make this video because I only just discovered that this was actually a movement, that I was not the only person that felt this way for such a long time. As you probably have figured it out by the title of this video, this is going to be my walkaway story about how I was raised conservative and then I became a Democratic Party supporter and a liberal social justice warrior, as it's evidenced in my previous video. And I want to talk a little bit about my journey, kind of just transitioning away from that and why I decided to walk away from liberalism and the Democratic Party. It's just amazing, first of all, to actually feel like I'm not the only one who feels this way. And even though it may not be evident, there's probably a lot of people who also feel this way. And the fact that this is actually a thing is pretty crazy because I'd been feeling this way for months, up until maybe about 8, 9, or 10 months ago. I'd say this year in general, 2018, probably the end of 2017, I had a bit of a red pill moment. And I just kind of went into the details, and I think what started it all was the Milo Yiannopoulos protests at Berkeley. And that was in basically my neighborhood. Berkeley's just down the street. It's a town that's close to Oakland. And it made me investigate that a little bit. And as probably a lot of other people who are embracing, a different idea now, whether it's more conservative or anything, which is where I'm at now, is more of a conservative standpoint, it made me kind of just really, really take a look as to why this guy is generating so much controversy. And I really, really listened to what he had to say. And of course, with that, I discovered other people like Ben Shapiro and Dave Rubin and a lot of other folks. But I didn't get there because I was just looking on the internet. Over time, I had felt pretty disenfranchised with the Democratic Party, and that there were a lot of promises to help minorities and to help fight racism and everything, yet nothing's been done in the past few years. I had voted for Hillary in the 2016 election and had seen, and that was kind of like right around the end when I was a social justice warrior. I had just finished college and was thinking about that, but then I started to investigate it further. One of the biggest defining factors was Ben Shapiro. There's a video online of Ben and how he talks about pro-choice. I believe it's either pro-choice or abortion. And I had been raised conservative, and after having looked into abortion and just what it's about, I realized that it's something that I morally cannot support. It's just there's a part of me that after seeing how horrific it is, no part of me actually agrees with that. So I started investigating it further, looking into really, really researching what the facts were, and eventually I found out that this is what the truth is. Okay, liberalism on college campuses and social justice has basically put the blame on everybody else. And the thing is, of course, I mean, that's how you would feel if you're a minority in America, is you're going to want to hear that and go, yeah, my struggle, I am oppressed because of somebody else. When in reality, that's not the case. In a land like America, in a country like America, you can make it what you want for yourself. And if you're a U.S. citizen, you have the ticket to basically creating the life that you want to create and foster your own beliefs. But unfortunately, it just made no sense anymore. I started listening to arguments surrounding third wave feminism, and I actually go into this in my other video about when I talked about social justice, and that it's just there's so much intolerance, belligerence with people, and especially in a place like the San Francisco Bay, it's just that's all you hear is just people protesting about what? And not really making any changes in their own lives. And I mean, my thoughts are not very structured in this video, but this video that I'm making about my walkaway is exactly why I'm no longer a social justice warrior. It's also why I decided to leave the left, and I'm in pursuit of facts, not feelings. Facts are what get things done at the end of the day, and it's not about the feelings. And it's also when I started to learn a little bit more about the history of the Democratic Party, about how the original KKK were all Democrats, or the fact that originally the Democrats were brought into place to keep poor people poor. and as long as they had your vote, you could keep them in office. And I started investigating it further, and then I just felt disenfranchised. All of this happened at the same time as me kind of becoming red pill aware, which is another thing. But it was about taking the facts of the world and evaluating on what you believe is right. And to be honest, I made that social justice video about when I used to be one before I realized that this walkaway thing was an actual thing. And this is amazing because now there's thousands of, or perhaps even millions of Americans, young people like myself, who used to be democratic, who used to believe in liberalism and no longer want to associate with that because it's nothing but a movement of hate about blaming the patriarchy for all your problems, not taking responsibility for yourself, that as long as you just listen, if you don't agree with what I have to say, then you're automatically a racist or you're automatically a homophobe, and I just want nothing to do with it anymore. It's just that's essentially it. And it's all based in the facts. The facts are what is going to affect change and create long-lasting progress in America, not feelings. That's really the bottom line, is it comes down to facts. You govern a country based on the facts, not on the biases and the prejudices of its people. So that's my story. That's my walkaway story. I just wanted to kick out a quick video for you guys today. Let me know what you think of this video and what your story is. And yeah, my name is Zach. I come out with videos every day. Do hit that subscribe button if you like what you see. I'll link the video to my why I used to be a social justice warrior down below, so you can watch that as well. I go into a little bit more details as to why. Thank you so much for your time, and I will see you in the next video.